Welcome back, English learners. Today we will discuss the past tense and its four types. What is the past tense? The past tense is a verb which shows an action in the past, such as the dog barked at the stranger, the child was running to his mother, Jim had taken the book, Jack had been standing for 1 hour. There are four types of past tense: the simple past tense, the past continuous tense, the past perfect tense, and the past perfect continuous tense. Let's look at the simple past tense. The simple past tense is a verb that talks about things that happened or existed before now. See the examples. He saw a movie yesterday. I didn't meet him last week. I met him last month. They traveled to Japan last year. She washed her car. Tom didn't wash his car. The rules for the simple past tense. Simple past regular verbs. You need to add ed to the regular verb, like look, looked, watch, watched. Some verbs you need to change a bit. Look below. Verb which end in e, you add only d. Example, live, lived. Date, dated. If you see a consonant plus y, then change y into I and add ed, like carry, carried, cry, cried. When you see one vowel and one consonant, then use a double consonant and add ed, like stop, stopped, pped. Simple past tense rules continued. The simple past regular verbs. Example, like this. Add ed to the regular verb. Cook becomes cooked. Play, played. Wash, washed. And if you see e at the end of the verb, only add d, like love, loved. Live, lived. Close, closed. The simple past tense irregular verbs, they come with a change of spelling in the middle, like begin, began, break, broke, come, came, drink, drank, fall, fell, forget, forgot, get, got, speak, spoke. You need to learn the list of irregular verbs. The past continuous tense. It's a continuing action or state that was happening at some point in the past. Now you don't worry at all about the definition. I want you to remember only two things, just two. Number one, was plus ing verb for singular nouns or pronouns. Example, Peter was working hard. She was running fast. I was singing a song. And the next thing to remember is were plus ing verb for plural nouns or pronouns. Example, the dogs were barking, they were shouting. The past perfect tense. It tells us about a completed action in the past, an action completed before another action took place. Example, John had baked a cake before you arrived. The past perfect tense is very easy. Only one thing to remember, and that is had plus past participle verb. And you can use it with any subject, plural or singular, noun or pronoun. See the examples. I had revised my lesson before the test started. Sheena had broken the vase before she realized it. We had written the email before he returned. The past perfect continuous tense is the fourth one. It shows that an action started in the past and continued up to another point in the past. Now you may forget the definition, but just one thing to remember, and that is use had been plus ing for any subject, noun, pronoun, anything, singular or plural, like you had been waiting there for more than 2 hours. Mike had been standing all day at work. I had been teaching here for more than a year. They had been talking for over an hour. Now, to test your understanding, let's have a quiz in simple past tense. Change the verbs in brackets to the simple past tense. Be careful with spellings. They all go shopping. I never imagined I would see you here. We booked 2 tickets for the show. He collect his children from school. And what's your answer? What is your answer? Here comes. And here's the answer to the simple past tense quiz. They all went shopping. I never imagined I would see you here. We booked 2 tickets for the show. He collected his children from school. Now a quiz in past continuous tense. Change the verbs in brackets to the past continuous tense. When I phoned my friends, they play Monopoly. Yesterday at 6, I prepare dinner. The kids run in the garden when it suddenly began to rain. I practiced the guitar when he came home. So, what's your answer? Are you ready? Yeah, you are. When I phoned my friends, they were playing Monopoly. Yesterday at 6, I was preparing dinner. The kids were running in the garden when it suddenly began to rain. I was practicing the guitar when he came home. The quiz in the past perfect tense. Change the verbs in brackets to the past perfect tense. The storm destroyed the sand castle that we built. Before she went out to play, she did her homework. My brother ate all of the cake that mom made. The doctor took off the plaster that he put on 6 weeks before. And your answer should be, the storm destroyed the sand castle that we had built. Before she went out to play, she had done her homework. My brother ate all of the cake that mom had made. The doctor took off the plaster that we had put on 6 weeks before. Pause and check your answers before we go to the last quiz for the past perfect continuous tense. And here goes. Number 1, I work all day, so I didn't want to go out. She slept for 10 hours when I woke her up. They live in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job. Martha walked 3 miles a day before she broke her leg. What are your answers? Get ready now. Your answers are coming right now. The quiz answers. I had been working all day, so I didn't want to go out. She had been sleeping for 10 hours when I woke her up. They had been living in Beijing for 3 years when he lost his job. Martha had been walking 2 miles a day before she broke her leg. So how many did you get correct out of 16? Well, I hope you learned today. So here is Daniel Wang signing off. Thank you so much. Have a great day.